That's what the men and women of your country is doing. And I've seen so many videos with negative comments on it saying, oh, well, they shouldn't have been over there, blah, 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 blah. They're just dumbasses, blah, blah, blah. Are you the one that's laying your life on the line for your country? No, because this country's effing stupid and fake and gay anyway. You need to shut up. You don't like this country. Stop running your japs and your jaws before I jack them. And actually do something about it and get out of here. I bet you wouldn't say not a damn thing to an Army Ranger about that. Y'all suck. I'm telling you, Army, Navy, Marines, all of them, they're all trained to kill in hand-to-hand combat. He would go over there and wring y'all's neck. I'm just saying. People are tough over the internet. But when it comes down to it, matter of fact, I have a little story to share with y'all tonight. It actually happened twice. Whenever I first got my Xbox 360, this kid was talking smack about people in the Army, and as you can tell, I support my troops. U.S. Army, I have an Army shirt. I've got the ACU digital camo what's it called? The ACU digital camo outfit in my closet. And he was talking smack. He said, man, fuck that. My dad's a Navy SEAL, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut up, shut up, shut up. And the Navy SEALs, they're in for special missions. And special missions are... We've had 15 special missions. No, 17. 17 special missions before we killed Osama. If you count Osama being dead, that's 18 special missions that the Navy SEALs have had to do. Okay? Well, guess what? They can't shoot the Navy SEALs. Why? Because they can't bomb them neither. Why? Every time they go, guess where they're either coming from? They're coming from a boat, which is on the water, or they're dropping from a parachute. They're underwater. They can't get down that low, and an atom bomb ain't gonna explode underwater. I mean, it would, but what good is that gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing because a big old bubble. Roar. Just a big bubble. I mean, seriously. I said, you know what? You give me your address, and I'll come over there, and I said, I'll knock you and your dad out. Well, it turned out he lived 2 houses down from me. The new people that moved in. So I went over there. I went right over there. He answered the door. He said, hello? I said, yeah, you're the kid that's been running his mouth on Xbox Live, ain't it? He said, Dad! His dad came in the door. I said, you need to watch your kid's mouth before he gets smacked because he's sitting there running his mouth about Army men. I said, matter of fact, and I was wearing this hat too. I said, I'm part of the Army. And I did that and I showed him. I said, so I got my ACU outfit in there if you want to go see it. He said, what's he say about the Army? I said, that we suck. He said, y'all do. I said, what are you? He said, I'm a Navy SEAL. I said, and I blinked pretty fast like that, and I looked at him. I said, how old are you? He said, I'm 63. I said, yeah, you're retired, aren't you? He said, yeah. I'm like, all right. I said, who's the real dad? He said, he's in there. I said, let me talk to him. He said, all right. Came out there. I said, what's up, man? I said, what's up? What you want? I said, you need to watch it. You need to keep your kid in line because he's sitting here talking smack about us, Army Rangers. He said, well, you need to just leave my property before I have to do something about it. I said, what are you going to... I said, hit me. I said, I don't care if you're a Green Beret or not. I'm going to give you all I got. And his kid came to the door and started slapping his jaws. And then his dad started slapping his jaws. I went, whack! And I drug his dad out of the house. And I just, woo, 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 woo. And I got down there and I put him in an armbar. I said, you gonna keep your kid in line? He said, dude, get off, you're gonna break my arm, you're gonna break my arm. And I started putting pressure on it, and I saw the bone switch to this side, and it kind of popped out of place a little bit. He said, Jesus, dude, stop, stop. And I let go. I said, and how I know he was running his mouth is because he was doing it over Xbox Live, and he gave me his address like an idiot, and he lived 2 houses down. I said, so next time he plays with me randomly and he's running his mouth about him again, I said, I'm going to come over here and do it again. So I'm going to beat both of you down next time, though. Alright. A couple months ago, before I started this, I started my YouTube videos like 3 weeks ago, but a couple months ago, it was January 15th. Yeah, it was January 15th, 4:30 in the afternoon, 4:30 p.m. I was watching some Army surprise returns and stuff, and I seen this guy, a nasty freaking comment, so heartless. I mean, that was the worst one I had ever seen. He's that faggot, shouldn't have even made it back home. He should have died and rotted in hell with the rest of us. He said that's what he gets for being stupid, blah, blah, blah. I wrote a comment. I said, dude, you need to shut up because I'm in the Army. I'm not really in the Army, no, I said, but I love my people enough that I'm fixing to be in the Army. I told him, I said, give me your address and I'll come to your house right now. I don't care how far it is. I said, I've got money. I said, I'll get me a plane ticket tonight and I'll fly over there tonight. He said, you give me your address and I'll come over there. He said, I live in Tennessee. I said, what part of Tennessee? He said, Troy. I said, I live in Hornby. I said, I live at 317 Burton Road, Tennessee. I said, come get some. Well, he came, but he didn't come by himself. And I just had that feeling that he wasn't going to come by himself. Because people in Troy don't fight fair. So I called my friend Chandler up, and his dad was an ex-Army Ranger. And they came down. It was just 3 of us versus 7 of them that got out of the car. I said, we can either do this the easy way, which is one-on-one, and if anybody jumps in, that's when the hard way kicks in. Which one you want to do? He said, yo, man, he said, I just came over here to tell you I was sorry, blah, blah, blah. I said, don't be sorry. I said, because I ain't fixing to accept your apology. I said, you literally crossed several lines. I said, you crossed one line, then you crossed another, and another, and another. I said, you crossed a whole shit ton of boundaries whenever you said that about our men and women of our country. When they don't have to support you, they're the ones that are supporting your freedom, your money, your gas, your everything. They're supporting your everything. I said, and you're going to sit there and you're going to talk bad, so bad like that about her. I said, I'm going to wring your jaws. Come here. He said, I ain't going over there. I said, come here. He said, what are you going to do? I said, I ain't going to do nothing. Come here. He came over, and I just grabbed my shirt, and I ripped him for it, and I said, consider this a warning. I said, if you say anything else about the men and women of this country as horrid as you did on that video, I said, I will hurt you badly. I said, I've put plenty of people in the hospital before, and I've had plenty of tickets over it. I said, but I will hurt you beyond the point of you laying in the hospital wishing that I had have killed you. He said, you don't talk to me like that, motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. You don't know me. I said, you don't know me. I don't know you, but you don't know me. I said, swing. He swung, I ducked. I said, whack. I came up, whole jaw cracked right through here. And he just hit the ground. He started. They grabbed him and said, dude, he's bleeding from his mouth. What'd you do? I said, his jaw's probably broke. You need to take him to the hospital. Well, he sent me a message, my gamer, on my Xbox 360. He said, you broke my jaw. They had to wire it shut, you ass. I said, you gonna talk trash anymore? He said, no, I've learned my lesson. I said, good. Now we're cool. I said, alright. Me and him play Xbox Live every day now. I ain't got no problem with him no more. But sometimes you just gotta smack a little bit of sense into people. I mean, seriously. I'm 175 pounds, 5% body fat. And I swing with a 200. What was it that I hit that? I used to do UFC, and they had this weird. It was a regular. It looked like a regular punching bag, but whenever you hit it, it had this monitor on the side, and it measured how many pounds of pressure was behind your punch. He said, swing at a normal contact jab. I went, oh, and I laid my whole body into it. It said jab, 178. That's what I used to weigh. Now I weigh 175. So I'll probably have a jab of 175 pounds behind my pressure, because you throw your whole body. People just do that for a jab in boxing. They don't even do nothing. They just sit there and throw. But in UFC, I throw my whole body into a jab, just bloody them up. He said, throw the strongest hit that you got. He said, throw the 3 strongest punches that you got. So I went, and I just threw that right hook. It said, it said 210. So I had 210 pounds of pressure. 210 pounds behind this swing that I had, that right hook. After an uppercut, I had 200. He said, now kick. Like I made a video on how to kick properly. I kicked properly, and I twisted my hips really hard and fast. I went, what cow? And I swear I had never been in so much pain. I got a hairline fracture on my ankle from kicking it. It said, and I went, and it instantly was swollen, and I was like, and it measured at 670 pounds. He said, now kick it straight. I was like, I thought something happened to my ankle. He said, all right, we'll do the straight whenever you get better. So I went to the doctor. 2 weeks went by. I was already better. So I came in. He said, now kick a straight kick. A straight kick. You just rear back, you kick forward like that. So whenever you kick like that, the proper way to kick is like this. You throw your whole body into it like that. So I did. And it measured at 6'10" as well. So that was pretty cool. But just my punch, man, I broke his jaw, and I had wired shut with just an uppercut. And that was with my bad hand that I can't hardly swing with this hand. See, it don't even look right. See, that one looks like a perfect posture. This hand just does its own. But imagine if I would have kicked him in the chin. Leave your creative comments below. Peace out.